nowadays in the strength community and just the lifting community in general, it is so common and so massively debated on how strong you can come naturally. You see all the time people asking, well, I've just started, how strong do you think I can become? How strong can I become naturally? What's realistic? What can I do? And they're wanting to know, and they're wanting to find out how far they can go as a drug-free athlete. And you see people massively debating and saying, well, this is how strong you can become, and other people saying, well, no, that's rubbish, there's no way you can get that strong as a drug-free athlete. And you just see massive debates, and the conclusion is, and the thing is that the only way to find out how strong you can become as a drug-free athlete and what is realistic for you is to simply do it. Everyone, due to their own genetics, will have different strength potential. It is just as what it is. There is no one way of how strong you can get, because there's always going to be genetic outliers. There will be a genetic outlier whose genetics are just on a different level to everyone else, along with other factors such as how good his environment is, how big his work ethic is. All those factors do come into it. But if we're not talking about them, if we're simply just talking about genetics, we're going to be genetic outliers where people are going to be able to get a lot stronger than the majority of people as a drug-free athlete. But then there's also people on the other end of the spectrum where they are still a genetic outlier, and they can't actually, they find it very, very difficult to actually become what you would quote as quote-unquote strong, because their genetics simply are not working in their favour for them to get as strong as possible. So the only way to actually ever find out how strong you can become as a natural athlete is to simply do so yourself. You can never ever look to someone else and base what your strength potential will be off of him, because if you do, one, you may be very disappointed. Two, you may be setting your standards too low, and then straight away you're putting a limitation on yourself. So straight away you're saying, oh well, I don't believe you can go above a 500-pound squat naturally as a drug, I don't like using the term natural, as a drug-free athlete. Then if you put that limit on yourself, you're going to limit yourself to a 500-pound squat, which in my opinion, I honestly believe there isn't a single human being on the planet that if they don't devote their life and they put absolutely everything into it, that they can't squat 500 pounds. I just truly believe that. So that is the thing, is that what you need to understand is that there's no such thing as how strong can you become naturally. It is physically impossible to guess how strong you become naturally, because you do not know where your genetics will allow you to go. The only way to truly find out is to do so yourself and enjoy the journey and enjoy the process on becoming as strong as you possibly can, and not actually setting your sights on any given number, because all that is going to do is put a limitation on your strength potential and not allow you to progress as far as your body could physically take you. And the thing is as well is that what you should never need reassurance for how far you can go. What do you need reassurance for? To understand where you can go. So basically, you see so many people asking, is it, it's almost as if they don't think they can go so far, they just won't go at all, and they're looking for reassurance. And again, the other end of the spectrum, where people are looking for reassurance as to why their numbers are so shitty, and it's that their numbers are so bad because they're a quote-unquote drug-free athlete, and drug-free athletes can't get strong, and that it's this whole reassurance factor that they're looking for. And I'm saying, screw that. Make your own, don't have any limitations, don't set any boundaries, work your ass off, devote your life to it, work hard, and every single day try and get stronger, and only then will you see what your true strength potential is. Done.